Yeah, I watched the finals last night. I wasn't able to watch the prejudging, but I saw the highlights and stuff. I was following it on Instagram. So,
all right. How goes first?
All right.
What do y'all want to do? You want to hit open for Ryan? You don't have a whole lot of time, so we can knock out open. So before you have to go.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. And then when Ian gets here, we'll just start. So let's see, ninth.
I seen on the scorecard that Brandon won both rounds. Huh?
Yeah, I saw that. He got 5 in the prejudging, and then he won the routine, which he had 7. So he totaled like 12 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, it was Brandon's 5th and 7th, and Bonac was 10th and 8th.
I was unbelievably impressed as I was with Bonac, and I really was. I mean, some of those poses are just in crazy land.
Mm-hmm.
The stomach did bother me quite a bit.
Yeah.
You talking about on Bonac?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looked like Phil Heath a little bit, didn't it? When he came back?
I wouldn't say it was like overly extended or anything.
I don't know if it was more of a focus thing and not knowing or you know, or what it was. But it did quite bother me quite a bit. You know, without that, there would have been absolutely no question whatsoever.
Right.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, he was blasting full, so he must have carved pretty heavy and pretty hard with some stuff that may have had some digestive issues.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like it's a focus thing too, you know.
Yeah.
And he like stands there. I mean, the guy was unbelievable.
No, he definitely shocked me. I mean, he came in I wouldn't say his best version, but I mean, far from his best. Like 19, he was amazing. He wasn't close to the 19, but he came back. He was a lot better than I thought he would be. Coming off the Olympia only several months ago. So
absolutely. And when Brandon, I seen him better before. You know.
Yeah, him too. Yeah, he was better in the past. So
well, let's ask the question before we get going here. Do you think Brandon had favoritism because he's Mr. Olympia?
I think so. I think that always helps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say
they did warn us in the past that they won't accept the stomach anymore. So
yeah,
you know, I mean, he has some, you know, the symmetry is incredible on Brandon and this front double biceps pose, and it's not that he totally stole it. I've seen worse, you know. But yeah, the Olympia title, really, I think it helped a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think he looks better. I think he looks good at Olympia than he does in Arnold. But I mean, from what I saw in the pictures, I thought he would look better. Like he could have come in a bit more sharper.
Yeah, I thought so too. He could have been a bit sharper.
Yeah.
Hey guys, by the way.
Hey man.
So there is no more like, you know, an extra score for the quarter turns, the symmetry around, the comparisons. They don't do that anymore.
I was looking for. I thought they had like, you know, they got rescored in the finals. Are they just judging their routine and that's it?
Yeah, there's only one score for the prejudging, one for the final.
Yeah,
that's so basically is the routine. Is what
they used to be like 4 scores or so. Huh?
Yeah. They would rejudge all the comparisons, and they didn't. I mean, there was no score for that on the scorecard. I see the judging. Then there was the routine round.
Yeah, they used to even judge the post down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On some shows they did that. Yes.
They did give out best poser, right?
Yeah.
Brandon.
Most muscular best poser. When he got best poser, I was pretty certain he's going to be second.
Yeah.
I would have given the best poser probably to Dauda.
Yeah, I love it. Did anybody else pick it up that he was doing little clips from Levrone, then he did part of Sean Ray's, and he did part of like Flex's old posing routine?
I think you even heard Flex's voice at some point, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, each of you heard what? You heard Flex speak first, and he did a part of his routine. Then Sean Ray spoke. Then he did the one routine that Ray did. I mean, probably his best routine.
Remember a few years ago, one of the best routines I've ever seen, where Gustavo Bodell did that with kind of the all-time greats, you know, Frank Zane and Arnold, and Yeah, it was great. I loved that. I loved that routine. I was expecting him to win.
Yeah, no, I thought I would have given it to him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and the third, I saw third that they were pretty much even, for the third place.
I think what Steve edged him out by 1 point, I believe, right?
Yeah. So I don't know what happened there, because when you look at Rodriguez at the very end, when he came back out to get his trophy, he was better again.
Yeah.
But when they compared again in the evening, it was like terrible. Like, I don't know what happened there.
Right.
You talking about second and third, Ryan, or are you talking about third and fourth?
Third and fourth. Third and fifth. No. Then he ended up fifth then, so he was.
There was a 1 point, 1 point difference between Kuklo and Dauda.
Yeah, he fell from third to fifth, Justin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He came out of prejudging. I mean, he looked when they originally came out for their individuals. I mean, I think he impressed me the most by himself.
Yeah.
I mean, he was.
look at this: 38, 41, and 42. I mean, that's just he really threw that third place away.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I mean, this might be like the 2-day show. I mean, because when he did come out in prejudging, I would say he was dead on. Like, I don't think he could have been any better for prejudging. So to hold that for a complete day, I mean, that's going to be tough. I wouldn't say he was like, day and night difference, but
I choose the underloading any day for the finale over the overloading.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about Max Charles? What happened to him?
I thought he was doing it.
Yeah, Max got 8th, but
well, it's just the level he's on. He was okay.
Yeah.
But he did. If you watch,
he's also the oldest competitor too. He's 42.
If you watch the prejudging in the finals, he came back significantly better in the finals, which was too much too late. I mean, I don't know if it was the stage and the lighting, but to me, I thought he looked way better at the finals.
So I did not know. I did not know when I saw pictures that Brett is a little guy. I was totally I thought he's a tall, big guy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it's funny when I saw the picture like 24 hours before, I really thought Matt is fucking with us. It's like this can't be that you're this watery. But I thought they know what they're doing. It's just like they're not coming in too heavy, but that's what happened at the end.
Yeah.
And did you see the pictures of Regan? I guess they overcarbed him as well, because like the day of going into the prejudging, I guess Milos posted some pictures of him.
Well, it is Milos' thing to brisk up to the max. Either it works or it doesn't. It's what that's what he does, guys. Either it comes out great or it doesn't.
Yeah, he did take responsibility for it too. He said he's the one that messed this one up this time. So
he did improve though from the Olympia. Don't you think?
He was bigger. Yeah. He was bigger. Absolutely. I liked him. He was bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew. I think I kind of mentioned this here when I saw the front double biceps pose like a week out or so. I knew he's not in Curry or Bonek land yet.
No. He's got some time.
Yeah,
but he's young. He's young.
Great. I mean, there's no big weaknesses really.
No, he has all the potential in the world to keep. If he keeps progressing.
Yeah.
And he just sticks with Milos, because I know Regan's been with several coaches already in his career, so he's jumped around from.
No, he won't do that anymore.
I think he's there. I think he's good with Milos, and he needs to just stay there. And
his structure's really good, though.
What? Go ahead, Shiraz.
No, I was just saying Regan's structure is really beautiful and it's really good. Like, I'll say if he was to give another year on him, it'd be causing it'd be upsetting a lot of people.
Yeah. What y'all think of the new guy, that Fabio guy? I'll pull him up here. This is his first, his pro debut, right?
Yeah. Yep. I mean, he's a big boy. I mean, he's just, jumping into deep waters for his first show. I mean,
yeah, that's hard first show. That's a real hard show.
Yeah, if you put him in any other show, I mean, he might fare well like in a regular show. I mean, who knows?
Where's he from? Brazil?
Brazil, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the amateur winner from a year or two ago?
Yeah,
because I think automatically doesn't last year's amateur winner get to come in and compete.
Speaking of the amateur winner, did you see the guy that won the amateurs this year?
I did.
What was it called? Andrew Jack?
Yeah,
Jack,
he looked pretty good. I really didn't look into depth into all of his pictures, but he looks like a pretty big boy.
Or if that's his real name.
Training with he's training with Flex Wheeler, right?
Yeah. See, he trains up at Flex's gym in Vegas too, right?
Right.
At the Dragon's Lair.
Dragon's Lair, that's correct. Yeah.
So is Flex also living in Vegas?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's living there now.
They all moved out there, huh?
Yeah. The new Mecca.
Yeah.
Here, I'll pull him up here. Yeah, what a name. Andrew Jacked.
Yeah. Is that a real name?
I don't know. I gotta have to research.
If you click on his profile, page, I think there's some more pictures. I think George has been coaching him. I mean, he's a pretty big dude.
Mm-hmm.
Here's his routine.
He's got good shape. And...
Holy shit.
Oh,
That's hard to do.
That hurts just watching it.
It does.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
That's Flex Wheeler right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's a big boy too.
Yeah, he is.
Is he 6'2"?
Ooh.
Looks 6'2".
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks tall.
Yeah, he could be.
There's Milos working with him a little bit there. Yeah. Huh.
And then what do you think about the Classic?
Yeah, I was just getting ready to mention them. Terrence, huh?
Yeah.
Perfect, huh?
Yeah.
Terrence is a lot shorter than I thought he was.
Yeah.
Like I told you leading into it, I've been watching that Ramon Dio. I mean, this guy's got some serious like potential at the title eventually. I mean, I was overly impressed with him. I thought he looked amazing.
What about that other guy who came third? I can't remember his name.
Urs.
Yeah. He looks really good.
Yeah. He's got a little more time, but I think he's gonna be really good.
A little bit more arms. The rest is pretty much there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here, I'll pull the screenshot up here. Yeah. What about Breon? What do you think his deal was?
Gotta have to probably switch categories, huh?
Yeah.
I think it's like time. I think time is catching up on him now.
Mm-hmm.
He's in his 40s, right?
There's really nothing wrong with his physique. There's nothing wrong with his physique.
No, I think he's in his early 30s, right?
Yeah, Breon's not 40.
No, he's not that old. It looks like his it just looks like he has to over diet to get down to the weight, right? And he just looks like he came in a little bit flat in the leg department and
yeah.
I don't know. I think he just needs to let himself grow and jump into that 212 division.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks really good though still.
Yeah.
He beat top 5 right away,
Well, I think I think he would be, right up there with Lunsford eventually. I mean, he's the shape and structure and all the muscle bellies that would, do really, really well if he just lets his body grow.
Yeah.
Takes time.
Yeah.
Hey, the physique guys are getting big, huh?
Oh man.
Yeah, I was commenting on that last night, like when they did 7th, 8th, and 9th. I mean, those guys were huge. I'm like, why are they not?
They maybe got a little bit too big. That's why they placed 7 and 8. Those two guys.
Yeah. Here's
one guy. His back remind me of Curry a little bit. It's like crazy.
You talking about the guy that won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron Banks. Or second or third, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Aaron Banks that's the one Arnold kept having to turn around and do his back shot. And stuff, so,
traps. Show your traps.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look.
Yeah. And this guy here on what was his name? The Terrence Kokoawa or whatever. When he was on stage, his legs are huge. I don't know why he doesn't do classic.
So is the guy that got second place. You can see his quads filling out his shorts.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathaniel or something.
Yeah. Well, because they wouldn't look like that in classic. They have to lose more weight.
Yeah. You're probably right.
Do you think that the men's physiques change over the years from where it first started compared to now?
Absolutely.
They're going to have to put some kind of weight limit in place, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no weight limit right now, right?
Some of the
age.
guys came out looking bigger than the guys in the classic. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I know.
Think about how much talent goes from bodybuilding goes into that class. You know, people
man.
who could all be bodybuilders.
Yeah.
Yep. And I said over the years, I think that's what, you know, the declining of the bodybuilding class, I think this comes from all the other classes.
Yeah.
Before, these other guys would have had to jump into bodybuilding if they wanted to compete.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I watch the classic, I try to be on board, and I understand the great presentation, but it still looks like junior bodybuilders to me, you know. The classic, it just it's not quite there yet. I always have to remind myself, no, it's the weight, you know. It's not that they're not there yet. So it reminds me a lot of like some of the guys who used to compete at the Miss Universe or World Championships back in the days, you know, who kind of had to squeeze into the weight classes. So I'm still not crazy big about it, other than the presentation, which is way better than in the open.
I gotta give a shout out to my boy Gabriel here. He for the wheelchair class. He won.
Yeah.
He finally beat Harold Kelly, man. That was like Harold is like his Ronnie Coleman, you know.
Yeah.
Could never beat him. So
was he a little bit off, a little bit too round?
I think Harold was, he looked like he was off a little bit.
But also Gabriel was like, he was much tighter than prior.
Yeah. That's going to be a good fight. That's going to be a good fight in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have Gabriel on here soon. I messaged him yesterday. He's
Dorian still trains him, right?
Yeah. Yep. All right, we'll talk about the girls. Where do you want to go first? Wellness?
Yeah.
That was a new, wasn't that a new girl that won?
Well, it was
that Isabella Nunes.
Isabella Nunes. It was exactly the same judging as at the Olympia again. You know, they put somebody with a harder glutes, hamstrings transmission ahead of Angela at the Olympia, and so they did the same here. So I'm not sure if Angela can get this hard, because there's obviously some kind of funky stuff going on in her ass.
Right.
Yeah.
See, and that was like the judging. I would have had, based on, you know, the winner and what they went with, I would have had Sunny in second rather than Angela.
Well, Angela, I don't know. She has an incredible presence from the front, you know,
amazing.
The way she gets the stomach. I mean, I think she was a little bit watery, and she just can't get those glutes as hard as the Miss Olympia or Nunez. You know,
like if you look at the picture here, you know, first and third look like they match up like better than first and second do, as far as overall the physique that's winning.
Yeah. But, you know, it's, I mean, with Angela, you can never forget, it's like Ronnie Coleman competing, you know, that she's the queen of wellness, you know, she's doing this for a long time. It's funny when the guys commentating were all discussing, where do those girls come from? I know there's one or two coming from bikini, but no, those girls are wellness girls for close to 10 years now. Just in another federation. Yeah, it was great. I love the Nunez one. Nunez, I follow her from her very first show in the United States. She took her a couple of tries to turn pro. She not even won in her first try. But the amateur Arnold, she placed second.
Gotcha.
Bikini was incredible. I mean, the girl Laura Lee.
What do you think about her, JP? You think she's going to take Olympia?
Yeah, I think she's amazing.
You can't beat that. You know, it's just perfect. She had 5 points, second place 12. You know, they're not even meant to 5 and 10. So she was just dominating. You know, it's absolutely. I mean, the problem with this kind of stuff is you got to repeat that.
What about Ashley? You think she was placed right, third place?
Yeah, I think so. I was afraid she might be second, but I had her on third. Yeah, her midsection is a little wider. Yeah. You know, and her glutes were, I've seen them harder before.
Yes.
And then Isa, the fourth place, she just can't get the glutes right. You know, from the front, she's pretty much unbeatable. think she won even a couple Olympia titles. Issa Piccini,
yeah. She's great too. For me, I thought Ashley looked like she was just like much smaller than normal, maybe over dieted, and she came in looking just like super flat. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, she looked a little watery, a little flat.
Yeah. I mean, because she looked a lot smaller than previous shows where she placed really good. So
yeah, it was a great. Every class was absolutely great. Yeah. It's also great when they have 10 people in a class and not like in the bikini class at Olympia where there's 30 girls. You get lost.
Yeah. I like it like that.
Yeah.
Also, did you guys check out the fitness as well?
Yeah.
Missy lost again.
Yeah, I missed that a little bit.
Ariel Kadar, she finally won a big show, and she's been competing since she's been pro since she's 17 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, she looked like her physique was she won the physique round, I think, and her routine was on point too.
It was the first round she was 1 point behind already. It was 7 and 8, and then the other one must have an unbelievable routine.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I missed that class.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they didn't put too many pictures of them on here.
She did the Terminator.
Did she?
Yeah.
As a routine.
Yeah.
I might have got her a little few extra points there. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Here she is. Here. Let me see.
I watched a lot of the strongman stuff.
Did you watch the slap contest, JP?
I watched a little bit of that.
I didn't catch that one.
I watched it. They even have the girls division in that.
Wow.
Yeah, I see that slap contest thing. I was like, what the hell?
I had no idea. I mean, I seen a little something on YouTube before, but I didn't know they knocked them out.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, really hard.
Yeah.
But you have like 3 tries, and then it's up to the judge if you want to extend or not.
Let me see if I can find that the knockout.
Who won? Was the big like Hawaiian?
The big Hawaiian guy won. Yeah.
I've seen all his videos on YouTube, and he just is like, I mean, he's brutal.
I watched Arnold sitting at the side. I think he was slightly uncomfortable.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I saw that too. What did I do with it? Did I?
Who do you think would win if you guys done that out of all these?
What's that, Shiraz?
Who do you think who would win if one of these entered that slap contest?
Oh shoot, I don't know.
I'm a lover.
You can't have a weak chin, that's for sure.
Yeah, I reckon
they don't seem to worry much about the concussion protocol like the NFL.
No.
Do they have to wear mouthpieces?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Do they?
They have to wear mouthpieces, and they have to put cotton in their ear for some reason. They were all shoving cottons in their ears before they would
not to blow the eardrums.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I reckon JP would beat you guys if you to do that.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I could beat my wife in this.
I mean, I was just referring to all of you, JP, not to your wife. Oh, bloody hell.
I was hoping they posted the slap on here.
I did recommend it to her last night to do a few of them get in the living room, but she did not want to go for it.
Did she do it on you then, JP?
Huh?
Did she try it on you?
Yeah, she sure would like to, yeah. She's very strong, she's very strong. She works out way more than me, so I don't know and she does boxing training,
Oh, then you're definitely going to lose then.
So I don't know if that would be a great idea.
No, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't. I reckon you probably knock Ian out as well. Ian, I bet you probably beat him as well.
Ian, I don't know where Ian's at.
Yeah, where is he?
I don't know.
He's always.
I haven't heard from him.
He's always late.
Yeah.
Probably computer issues.
Yeah, maybe.
He's always late.
Yeah.
So now there's another show next week.
The Boston Pro.
Yeah. Boston Pro's next week, right?
Yeah.
Wellness too, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So the new show, what is it? Did they always have a show in Boston?
I think this is the first year.
No, it's new.
One. Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of guys going over.
Is it not insane that only the winner of the Arnolds gets a qualification for the Olympia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would be two qualifications for the Olympia. For two spots.
Used to be five. Used to be five.
Yeah. I think the top, but I think they get much more points than normal qualifiers.
Yeah.
So Bonac, for example, he would have to go to the Boston Pro, let's say, to qualify for the Olympia.
What did he do at the Olympia last year? Sixth?
Yeah.
Sixth.
Fifth or sixth, yeah.
So the top five that requalify. Nick got fifth, and I think Bonac got sixth.
Bonac got sixth.
Yeah.
Is Brandon going to Boston?
No.
I don't think so.
I know Steve is. I heard Justin is. Regan, and I think Samson is too.
Yeah.
So what is Bonac going to do?
I don't know. He may. Who knows? He may jump in.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be wise. He can go there and get a win. I mean, it would be wise for him too.
Yeah.
Sure. He's already in shape.
Yeah.
Why not?
Did you hear that? Did you guys heard about if you win the Boston Pro, you get the car as well? Apparently.
Really, a car?
You get us? Yeah.
Really?
Who's the promoter? Anybody know who the promoter of the show of the Boston Pro is, or?
It's not Gary Unit, is it?
No.
I
don't think so.
Not sure.
I wouldn't have a clue. No.
So Milos is bringing. What about Dauda? Is he going to? Is Milos bringing both?
I think both Regan and Samson are both heading to the Boston Pro.
Samson has a good shot winning that, huh?
Yeah, because I heard Samson talking about he's gonna fly home to England first, then come back to go to Boston. And
really, why the hell should you do that?
I think it's ridiculous.
I don't know why you want to do that though, because isn't it going to be a traffic issues or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a lot of stress.
That's one of the post show interviews on MD with Milos, and Samson was in it and Regan was in it. They were kind of talking about it.
Hey, I don't want to go backwards on us, but did you guys see this? They were interviewing him earlier. This classic physique guy that claims he's all natural. The guy that got last.
He's not natural, is he?
Larry Wicks.
Could be. You never know.
I mean, yeah.
There's always
genetic freaks out there that could pull it off.
Yeah. There was a few people talking saying he's 100% natural.
Wow.
Possible.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Superior genetics if you take the superior genetics and you match it with superior work ethic, I mean, why not?
What do you think he weighs right here?
What, 180 maybe? How tall is he?
I would say that 180.
I would say 190.
His profile says here. He's a 4-time USPA drug tested national champion, 2-time world champion.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah. So he's definitely got the
really
proof
nice
that he's natural.
It's great legs, huh?
Some
wow, look at his legs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man.
Great.
Yeah. I mean, if he is, good for him.
Great.
Very positive, man.
Yeah, I'll have to start following
him. Follow him.
Yeah.
All I know, you couldn't have built my body natural.
What's that, JP?
All I know, you couldn't have built my body natural.
Yeah. No, not that big. If you go in there telling everybody you're natural, I don't know.
No.
That'd been funny if you showed up to an all-natural contest.
Imagine if JP actually done that.
Yeah.
You bring your own urine. Here you go. Oh, man.
Oh, funny.
Well, great weekend, gotta say, So I'm very.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm really, really. Kuglo, he did everything kind of they wanted him to do with the controlling the midsection now, way better than last year, coming a little lighter. But I just don't know, how you ever overcome, and really attack the best in the world how you want to bring those body parts up, like the back or the front thighs, with this, not really going for it.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, the $70,000 gave him right here, but it could have been just as easily fifth.
Yeah.
But I just don't know why. I would want to attack. I mean, today they know how to keep the midsection in place. It's not like we had no clue in the late 90s. We got so big and then the midsection got out of control. Today they know how to do that with smaller meals, with better food choices, with more practicing. So I don't know. The guy is so talented, but I just always feel like when he poses, this is not enough. There's another. They say he's 285. It's possible. But then if he's 285, he has to be 300. Yeah.
This year, I think they said he was like 10 pounds lighter. So
275. Yeah, I mean, they were guessing that. They were guessing that. No idea, but yeah.
Yeah, Steve
but
actually.
I don't see the 285 there last year. It's just more, to me, it looks more like a 255 guy.
Yeah, and he's 6 foot, 6'1".
Yeah.
So you're getting next to these other guys that are just, their shape is, superior.
You remember when Gaspari kept placing second and he tried different approaches every year, and he came in very big and then smaller again. And one time in Göteborg, he blew up to like crazy size. He tried everything he could. It just wasn't enough against Lee. And I don't think that's the case here, But I would like to have this discussion with him and see what he says to that,
Yeah.
Hey, JP, Jamie Christian, right? The Giant? The guy they call the Giant. He's from UK.
No, I'm not sure.
You never seen him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Ryan?
Yeah.
Did you see his pictures from the Arnold? Yeah, here you go. So tell me if you can see if you can notice him or not. Tell me which one he is.
Oh. Yeah. Far left.
Yeah. I think he's put a little size on, huh?
Oh, did he not train in Vegas recently with Milos?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Milos trains him. Yeah,
he's got to be pushing 350 here, don't you think? Because he's 6'5".
Wow. Yeah,
he's probably at least 350.
Yeah,
absolutely.
How are his legs?
I don't know.
They're pretty big. I mean, he's pretty.
Well, let's call this Thomas.
I mean, I don't know how old this is.
He's pretty. I mean,
it says it's a week. There's no way that's a week ago. That's got to be old.
Yeah.
But for as tall as he is, I mean,
6'5". Wow.
That's last year. That's somewhere, he says, somewhere in last year's prep. So.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't see any recent.
But everything flows really good together, though. I mean,
it's nice. Looks very nice. It's thick in the lats. And
the only thing I say about him is the low lats. The low lats part.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. But apart from that, it's really good physique.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any back shots from his competitions?
I think there is if this go down.
Yeah, you can. It's probably a weak part because you haven't seen that back part. Yeah, you haven't seen a back pose yet. I mean,
there's a few there.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I mean,
that's bad lighting, and he's not tan, but
yeah, he's probably a little bit lower lat thickness there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me and Ian said that about him.
And then Wolf never filled that up, and he made the lats so thick on the inside. He still became one of the best. Yeah, that's impressive stuff. I like that.
Yeah, I thought that I saw that picture posted yesterday. I'm like, oh, I got to put that on.
Wow.
Would it be not nice one day have some 6'5" freak winning the Olympia? He could become so much more famous way beyond bodybuilding.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Who was the tallest and the last to get as far as the best placing?
Well, the best tall bodybuilder was Paul Dillette.
Yeah.
6'2".
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, he was top 4, top 5 many years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Couldn't he have done so much better if he worked on his posing? Because wasn't he just a horrible poser, right?
Well,
he's bad.
I don't know.
Well,
Hard to
that
say,
alone
you know,
was, he needed more back development.
yeah. I mean, his legs could also be a little bigger, but you know, he was a little lazy, I believe. Yeah.
Right.
I've heard that too.
So if you watch him in some of his old, I mean, you guys have seen him firsthand, I'm sure, but if you watch some of his old posing stuff, he was always just real fidgety in his pose, never really hitting it and holding it in
94, he was at his best.
Yeah.
And I remember when he walked around in the gym, his back was huge. It's just not when he posed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Gunter, he came close to second in Olympia.
Yeah, I never saw Gunter as a real, threat to win the Olympia.
How tall is Gunnar?
6'2", 2 or 6'3". He was great.
Oh, I didn't know he was that tall.
Yeah,
Gunter was in absolute fantastic shape and big, and he kind of benefited from also a little bit of weaker years. In 2002, 3, 4, 5 was kind of a change in guard.
Yeah. What?
Not that he wasn't great, but I don't think he had the flow or to really win the Olympia.
What was the what year was it when he beat Ronnie at the GNC show?
2002 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah, which was. I mean, did you guys feel that he actually won that show, or was it just like kind of like a
he did, but it was kind of it was an unwritten rule that the Olympia goes to the tour and wins the shows.
Yeah.
Even if he's not on, it was kind of like almost like Ronnie called it the ultimate disrespect.
Right.
You know, that's just not something they did back then. Yeah? Although it is a bodybuilding show, and he was way harder that day. I get all that, but we talked about it before. That created the Ronnie of 2004. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Which was crazy.
Yeah. He did not like that.
No. He did not.
Didn't he get beaten by Lee Priest as well, Ronnie? Like 5 times or something.
Well, that was prior to his
earlier on
introduction to Chad, and when he hooked up with
Chad, that was
started his reign. So
yeah.
I mean, everybody beat him before that. I mean, but when he started winning, I mean, when he linked up with Chad and they got the winning formula.
Yeah.
He won a few shows before that, yeah.
With the Toronto.
Yeah, stuff like
that. With Chad for the Toronto or no?
No, that was
when LeBron told him to here's some vodka.
I heard that story.
That was in Russia, yeah.
Vodka and pizza, right?
Yeah.
But even when he only placed 5, 6, 7, 8, you could see backstage that the guy's very, very special. You know, the way his lats were hanging, and there was just always something kind of off. You know, so like in the '97 Olympia, he looked crazy great in the video before the Olympia, and then totally flat and not hard at the Olympia. But he was very, very special for a long time. He just needed this kind of guidance to get through it.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the stage and the lighting and all that stuff this time? I think it was a little better. I don't think the lighting was great. I mean, the stage
watching at least on the live stream, it wasn't that good. I mean,
no.
Well, it was better, I think, at the expo. Huh?
Yeah. The expo was much brighter.
Yeah. For some reason, I know the night show it looked really dark.
But I know what they're going for, guy. They're going for the show, guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was it better than last year though? Those stage productions and that, or the lighting?
The Arnold Classic is kind of famous for having shitty lighting. I don't know if they do it for the video. This time was not that bad,
Yeah.
But I will never change my mind in the pre-judging should be with black curtain. That's it.
Yeah. Right. And that's what they used to do. And several years back, they just used to have the black curtain in the pre-judging, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a time they could not really let people go in. You could not even. It was not allowed to the crowd. Pre-judging.
Right. Oh, so it used to be closed to the public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very early.
They should do like what they did in Ironman Pro. Ironman Pro, with the stage positions and the lighting from Iron Man. Apparently, that was really good when they did that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ian mentioned something about that when he did that or something.
But this was definitely not as disturbing as the Olympia finale was, you know.
We talked about that. It was crazy.
Yeah.
There was stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
It just seems like they were trying to just oversell the sponsors and putting their name, their advertising up on the screen right behind the stage, which was a little too much.
That's so distracting.
So what's the deal with Bob Ciccarello? He obviously did the Arnold. Is he not allowed to do the Olympia anymore?
I thought you got fired.
I thought the Olympia. Did Jake Wood fire him?
No, he was fired from Gary Udit.
Gary Udit fired him from the Nationals.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the Olympia. My mistake.
He didn't want to show up for the pre-judging, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, and then he showed up 20 minutes late for the finale. Something that.
So who was the MC for the Arnold?
He was.
Bob check.
Oh, okay.
Whatever happened to
Bob was
Lonnie
there.
Tieper?
Okay.
What happened to Lonnie Tieper? Because he was the one that he used to always do the Arnold, didn't he?
Lonnie, he still does some local shows here.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're not 100 years old, you have no clue what he's talking about. So I absolutely love the guy, you know, and I love his stories up there. But when my friends, they go crazy when he starts up there. And then in the middle of the show, they have to pull him. Otherwise, the show they're going to do in the morning.
Gotcha. He's the guy that used to come up with all the names for everybody too.
So he's great. I don't think there's many people since Peter McCoff is not with us anymore who know more about bodybuilding than Lonnie.
Lonnie's been around a long time.
I didn't know Francois was over in Switzerland, huh?
Yeah.
I reached out to him. I was going to have him come on, but he said he's going to be over there for a while.
Wow. He comes back in the summer or so.
Yeah,
I'm negotiating with my wife. I want the same kind of marriage where I can just disappear for 6 months out of the year.
Oh, so his wife's not with him.
No.
Oh wow.
No, wow.
I can't disappear for 6 hours in a day, let alone I'd be dead.
I definitely have a tough time working on that here.
Yeah.
But he cannot do that anymore. You know, once they start to apply for the green card and stuff, you can't leave anymore.
No.
Right. Oh wow. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, cool guys. It's kind of short and sweet. I think we hit everything.
Be back here Thursday.
Yeah, back here Thursday. So
I
figured there was no point in doing the previous Thursday. So because Arnold hadn't even happened yet. So that's good that we got this done. So yep, next Thursday.
All right, guys.
Guys.
Sounds good.
Thanks for that, guys.
Hey,
All right, guys. Enjoy your evening.
Yeah, you too, guys.
All right.